Hi, Leo. I'm Ronique, and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. Welcome to your November 2024 tarot reading. This is where we're going to look at the astrological energies of the month of November. As you know, Leo, we have been having 2 to 3 months of huge energy, and November is continuing that same energy. Pluto moves back into Aquarius for the next 20 years out of Capricorn. Saturn in Pisces retrograde finally ends here. We will have Mercury in Sagittarius retrograde beginning. And of course, the biggest news is those US elections that are occurring on November 5th. Even if you aren't in the USA, this is an event that will affect the entire world. But astrologically, Mars in Cancer opposing Pluto, as well as Mars and Leo opposing Pluto, is going to affect this election. So let's get right into it, Leo. Do check the description box below for all of the important dates. Let's go week by week. So you start off the month with the Six of Wands. Nice energy to start off with, as well as the Knight of Cups. Second week of November finds you with the Seven of Cups. Lots of decisions possibly needing to be made, as well as the Five of Cups. I think it's, excuse me, I think it's interesting. You have 3 cup cards all in a row there. Look at that. The cups continue. The third week, Ace of Cups in the reverse, as well as the Ace of Swords. So 2 aces that third week of the month, Leo. And last week of the month finds you with the King of Wands in the reverse, as well as the Five of Pentacles also in the reverse. So I will tell you this month, Leo, I think it's going to be interesting for the fixed signs because we have a lot of energy around Scorpio, Taurus, as well as Aquarius. So Leo, you're the only one that is not necessarily having your sign affected directly, but since you are a fellow fixed sign, many of these signs could be opposing or training your sign this month. So really pay attention to when Pluto goes into Aquarius. Pay attention when we have a Taurus full moon and a Scorpio new moon at the top of the month. Now let's pull a card representing the energy you are bringing into November. And you have the Two of Coins in reverse. So the Two of Coins is like the Two of Pentacles. Some type of opportunity could come up, or you could have a decision between 2 different jobs or 2 different decisions. But with it in reverse, it does look like back in October, you could have been presented with an offer. You could have been presented with an ultimatum, somewhere where you needed to make a decision around your money, around your job, and maybe you weren't able to make that decision. I do think that for some of you all coming into the month, much more positive energy than where you left out of October. So that's really good to see. Now let's go ahead and pull an overarching theme card. Spirit, if you can send my Leos a oracle message for the month of November. And you have Memories of Love, number 6. So for any of you all who possibly have been missing someone, or possibly you all have been, I just heard learning. Was it learning? Maybe it's more like you're wishing you were around someone who used to help you learn things, meaning memories of love could be like the Six of Cups. So that would be like nostalgia, or, just yearning. I think that's the word I was supposed to say. Yearning for being able to connect with people from your past. And for many of you all, this could be around your job, maybe someone who left a post, or this could be just you wanting to have a better love life. And this could be platonic love, or it could be romantic love. Now, I will say, Leo, when I'm looking in your cards, I do not see any groups of people per se until that Five of Pentacles. So I think this is going to be more of a yearning for the way things used to be, maybe a nostalgic way. I do think, though, as you come into the month, Leo, at that new moon in Scorpio on the 1st of November, be prepared for some big news. You could be being honored at an event. You could be receiving some type of recognition. It does look like here someone comes into your into your life around that Scorpio new moon. Mars enters Leo on the 3rd, and Mars in Cancer opposes Pluto and Capricorn on that same day. Somewhere around here, you are having some benefic news come to you, Leo. And I do think that some of you all could have some kind of offer of this love that we were talking about, or it could just be an emotional friendship that starts. But somewhere in your life, some good news could be coming to you around that Scorpio new moon. Now, Leo, remember, this still is a month of big change. So remember, as we are leading up to Mars entering Leo on the 3rd, and then Sun trining Saturn on the 4th, and the USA elections are on the 5th. During this time, pay attention not only in the mundane world, but also where is it in your life, Leo, that some kind of disappointment could come from you needing to make an important decision. I do think that this decision could stem around your loved one, or someone has come into your life this month or last month that you weren't able to make the decision that you wanted to. I think it's stemming around that 2 of coins. So it could have been a job loss. It could have been you not able to choose the right decision that you wanted to. And I do think by time we get to Mercury entering its retrograde shadow on the 7th, be prepared for some information breakdown, meaning maybe someone comes to you with some ideas, but they don't have all the ideas. Or it's the complete opposite. They come with you with too much information, and now you need to make a decision. Whichever it is, just pay attention to the people and themes that come around, because I think by the time you get to the 15th of the month, when Saturn retrograde ends in Pisces, things could clear up in those areas. Okay, so it's going to be interesting because we're going to have Saturn coming back into its movement forward, but then we're going to have Mercury starting its slowdown. So communication could slow down. Now, by the time you get to the 3rd week, this is when we do have Saturn retrograde ending in Pisces, Taurus full moon on the 15th, and Pluto moving into Aquarius for the next 20 years on the 19th. During this time, you all have 2 aces. One is in reverse, that Ace of Cups, and then one is clarity with that Ace of Swords. I do think that intuitive insight is going to be huge, especially for all the fixed signs, like I said, around that Pluto moving into Aquarius. But it will take some months for Pluto to gain speed. So we won't feel all of this momentum until probably the spring of 2025. But no, around that Sun entering Sag on the 21st and Pluto moving into Aquarius on the 19th, you all have some big news coming, big clarity coming, or you just feeling intuitively connected to the people around you. You could get some messages coming in around that time too, when the Sun enters Sagittarius on the 21st. So be prepared for that, Leo. Now, by the time you end November, King of Wands in reverse, 5 of Pentacles in reverse, some type of money decision that maybe went wrong earlier in the month, you are no longer worrying about with that 5 of Pentacles in reverse. But that King of Wands in reverse, that is a little troubling to me, only because Mercury retrograde starts around November 25th, and then we have a Sagittarius new moon on December 1st. I do think that you have went to your boss or went to a client, somewhere that you needed some information, and I don't think that that person is going to give you the information or all the information you need in a timely manner, just because we are entering, like I said, Mercury retrograde from November 25th until December 15th. If you can just keep your spirits high during this time, Leo, tell yourself the information's coming, it just may not be right now, I think you are going to be much happier once we get past this retrograde and into December. I do think, though, Leo, that this is going to be kind of like a juggling act with many of your emotions, because you have really high emotions with the Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. Beginning of the month, you have some type of congratulatory news, but you are having some kind of like woe is me type event occurring sometime this month. You have that 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, and that 7 of Cups, almost like too many things going on, not able to settle on just one, and waiting for someone of higher stature to give you a review or an answer. So be patient, Leo. This is going to be an interesting month with the election, with just ourselves, with working with colleagues, with Taurus full moon and Scorpio new moon. So just pay attention. This is going to be a big month. So I hope this was helpful for you, Leo. Drop me a comment below. Let me know what you're looking forward to this November, and I'll talk to you later.